From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Red Sox and their arch rivals, the New York Yankees. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Into the box steps the leadoff man Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball.
For Sox, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees our game time temperature. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit down the third. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Batting second, shortstop.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Aboard at first is Pedroia here with nobody out. The 0-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Here it comes on 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Hanley Ramirez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Popped high in the air. Bird is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman, Starlin.
A high fastball is in there. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The next 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. How do they go about taking down their big rival, Harold?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Aaron Judge is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W.
Ramirez is there for it, and the inning is over. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Now batting, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Bradley Jr.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Ellsbury is under it. 1 down. Here's Mookie Betts, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup and the pitch. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Gloved by Castro. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Gary Sanchez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moreland has it in his tracks. Makes the play, 1 away.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking at Hanley Ramirez. They thought he was going to be a project, and what he's done is become a pretty good defensive first baseman. Now, we've seen him at short, we've seen him at third, but first base, he's starting to look comfortable.
Greg Bird comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 1-2 pitch. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out.
Batting 6th, left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts going back on it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show as we're set to go here in the 3rd from the Bronx.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Chris Young.
Hit on the ground to short. Rowe is right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. One and one. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and that's knocked down. And a good effort on the recovery throw, but it never really had much of a shot. And I'd be surprised if that's not an infield single.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Ready for another chance? Dustin Pedroia, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
The shortstop, number 2.
Riding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end. Here's Chase Headley, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
This one's flared out toward left. Moreland is over. And that's the first out of the inning. And with 1 gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East. Into the windup and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here's another 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
Stepping up now, Steve Rowe. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Fouled back. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
And, they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Might have gone after ball 4 there, as this one's fouled away off to the right. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. Fouled. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
He'll try it again. 3-2. And that gets him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
The batter, third baseman.
Digging in for his second at bat, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. The pitch.
Nope.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Sliced hard on the ground, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
He was clearly thinking about hitting the ball the other way. Now they're overloading or overshifting all on the right side, and he just shot the ball the other way and is taking what they give him. I don't know why more guys don't do that.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Holiday is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave one. Digging in to try it again, Starlin Castro. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one. No doubt about it. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Big Aaron Judge. He popped out in his first trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Grounded down the third baseline. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble, but he's done a nice job bouncing back.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Yankees are off and running early thanks to... So striding in, Mitch Moreland comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Moreland.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Here's Chris Young. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Chris Young.
First pitch on its way. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The 1-0 delivery. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Here it comes, 2-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. A called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2 pretty smooth.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll offer it one and loop it out towards center field. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, off the bat, it didn't look pretty, but man, he drives in the run with that little soft liner. That's what you're looking for. Drive him in any way you can.
Xander Bogaerts stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge sprinting after it, and foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. Red Sox settle for the left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Bradley patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Into the box now, Matt Holliday. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good
slide and a stop by Pedroia. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Now batting, third baseman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chase Headley will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Stepping in now, number 30, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
0-1. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Striding in once again, Mitch Moreland. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
On the ground up the middle. Here's Castro for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Ready for another chance. Steve Rowe comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Steve
Takes
Rowe.
a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here it comes on 1-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Moreland on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 14.
Here's Starlin Castro. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder,
Center
Jacoby
fielder.
Ellsbury. Been a
Jacoby
strikeout victim twice in this
Ellsbury.
one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moreland is after it, and that's the 3rd out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Tyler
attention,
Clippard
please.
is on
Now
to pitch
pitching
from the
for the
bullpen
Yankees.
now to start inning number 7.
29, Tyler
Ready once again,
Clippard.
Chris Young. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a swing and a miss, and Young is down on strikes, one away. Digging in once again, Blake Swihart. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite them.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Dustin Pedroia. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still tied 1 apiece. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Aaron Judge.
Here comes the first pitch. And a ball. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Rodriguez has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher Gary.
Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping up now, Greg Bird. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one in. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And he lays off again, ball 3. On deck, there's Hanley Ramirez. Now, definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Boy, that was a heck of an at-bat. Worked the count full. Pitcher thought for sure he'd be looking fastball. He got a breaking ball, stayed with it, and got the base hit. That's about as good as it's going to get right there.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hanley Ramirez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the 8th.
Back-to-back hits, and now they're in a position to break this inning open. You can bunt, you can hit and run, you can do a lot of things now to take the lead and really put some pressure on the defense.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now in the dirt here. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. It's there. He's out at third as a part of the double steal, but more importantly, it's a double play.
Center fielder.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
In the dirt, throw goes over to third, and he is out at third base, trying to move up as a... Matt Holliday standing in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Left fielder, Matt.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a Nyy pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bradley is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Two very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Carson Smith enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? Pedroia on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Stepping into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Bradley Jr.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bradley waits on the 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
3-1 now. Set. Here's the 3-1. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is taken in by Holiday. 1 away now.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now to the plate, Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he misses again, ball 3. And this is going to be a foul ball. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And another foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. Ellsbury will get there, and he puts it away to retire. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim. 1 away. Here's Starlin Castro. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a little tapper. The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Adam Warren takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Number 39 is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And the pitch. Ball 3.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Blake Swihart. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Ripped down the line. And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it. A base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Young rounds third and is striding for home. In to score is the runner from first.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
The 0-1 on its way. Dribbled to the right side, but that one rolls foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. But he bluffs the go, and he'll stay at second here with one away.
Shortstop number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ripped down the first base line. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Henley Ramirez.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner at first here, one man out. Hit down the third base line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering, and Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Henley Ramirez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. This is line to left, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday. Here's big Aaron Judge, and he's over in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Craig Kimbrell enters the game here an inning later than usual, as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. And that misses ball 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Takes a knee-high fastball. 1-1. Here it is. Way out in front.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Chopped weakly to the left. Moustakas fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's a high pop-up. Kimbrel is under it near the mound, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting. First baseman.
Digging in, Greg Bird. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Hard liner toward short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So striding in, Matt Holliday. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In there at the letters 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Carson Smith gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Craig Kimbrel earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 3 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left